Hey guys, Dr. Jordan here with Mouw Chiropractic. For the month of May, we're going to be talking about low back issues. So if you've been following our series, Dr. Ager just finished up talking about allergies for the month of April. I hope you guys shared that, found that to be beneficial, and passed that along to any family, friends, coworkers that you may know. For the month of May, we're focusing on low back pain. I love this time of the year to have this conversation because as we get out mowing and doing more yard work and just being more active again, the low back is a very complex structure and there can be a lot that happens with it. And so in fact, if you look at statistics, worldwide, low back pain is the #1 disability. In fact, 50% of our workforce on an annual basis will experience some bout with low back issues at some point in time, and 80% of people will experience low back at some point in their life. And so when you take a look at it, a lot of people think that it's older people, right? It's our working class, it's people that are out in their yard doing yard work. But if you look at Mayo Clinic's website, it actually shows that for the ages of 6 to 13, actually low back is still a pretty common issue, even in younger individuals. So this is something that relates to not just people who are 20, 30, 40, 50 and older, but really people who are in their teenage years and even younger than that. And so that's why we take care of a lot of kids, but that's a discussion for another time. But let's talk about the low back just a little bit here. I just have my spine model here just to explain what does normal look like. I think if we're going to go through and we're going to talk about where do things go awry or where do things become abnormal, we first have to understand what normal structure looks like. So this is just a model of the pelvis. So you can see that from the side, in your neck, there's a forward curve, and in your low back, there's that same forward curve. It's called the lordosis. And then there's a kyphosis, or a curve in the opposite direction from the side. So when you talk about lumbar spine, we're taking a look at 5 different vertebrae in that area and joints. So each joint is separated by a disc. We're actually going to do a bonus video this month just talking about disc herniations, disc protrusions, what that is, because there's a lot of information out there or preconceived notions about what that might be or what that looks like. So we're going to dive into that. But lumbar spine, there's 5 joints there, 5 vertebrae in that area. And then that attaches down into your sacrum. Okay, your sacrum is what I call your foundation. It's a triangle bone that sits right at the base of your low back. And then on each side, there's what's called an ilium on each side. So it's your SI joint. So you have a right and a left SI joint. And from the front, your spine should be straight. Okay, and that goes for your pelvis as well. And then your hip joints attach into your pelvis on each side. And so we'll spend some time just talking about hips and knees and how that's related to the low back as well. But this is a common issue. And so I'm excited to share with you guys what we see present to our office. We'll be having some testimonials throughout the month. I'm just sharing those with you. So as always, if you have any questions, please post those in the comments. And then of course, share it with any loved ones or friends. And I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye-bye.